Hello. I'm going to do a couple things today. Um, two of my first two videos I ended up deleting. The what do you call it? The way it looks, like the quality wasn't very good, and it was so bad that I ended up getting a comment calling me a queer. So I guess I look like a man. So I deleted that comment, but then I decided to, because I have a better camera now, to actually redo it. But I actually have a couple things I want to, a couple tips that I would like to share. So, go. Oh, so here's my glycerin face um, moisturizer. I have a cleaner, but it's actually more moisturizer, and that's from one of my videos. And I actually learned a couple more things that you can actually do with it. So, over here I have this little plastic thing, and it actually is the top to my moisturizer. So what I ended up doing was I took about maybe a capful or so. That's a little bit too much. So put it in the bottom. Okay. So then I actually added my moisturizer to it. About 2 pumps. Okay. Then what I did was, since I have the Bare Minerals foundation and everything, I took some of this Skin Rubber Upper. And for some reason when I put it on, it doesn't work for me, because I still have the same problem. So I figured with my moisturizer, I did a couple pumps of the um, Bare Vitamins. So it looks like that. Kind of looks weird right now. I mixed those. So what I did was I mixed them all together with my finger. Now it does come out soupy, but it definitely works to on my face. You can use something else, like a brush or something like that, but I usually use my fingers anyways to put my moisturizer on. And I put that on, and as I said in my other video, usually around here, around my nose, over here near my mouth, I usually have like really dry spots, and then when I put on my foundation it doesn't look right, so I ended up having to take it all off. So since I did just the glycerin, and then I figured maybe if I add it to my moisturizer, maybe that will help, because my moisturizer has the SPF 15, so you still get the protection and still have the soft skin that you want. So that's what I did. And then I put it all over my face, and I put a little extra in the spots where I usually have it pretty bad. So it's usually here, either side of my nose, and here. It's usually my main, okay, and over here. Those are my main trouble spots. So what I do is I rub it in a little bit more. Just in those spots. Like right here, usually when I put my foundation, it's like builds up right here, and then it looks funny. So then I have to take it all off, and then whatever. And then walk around with no coverage, and then I have a lot of spots here, and I feel embarrassed, so then I usually just stay home. So when I did this and I put on my moisturizer, I couldn't believe, I felt very comfortable having the makeup on and everything, and I had the coverage that I needed. So this is a great thing. So I just wanted to share that with you. So whoever watched my glycerin um, moisturizer video, you can mix it in with your SPF 15 moisturizer, and put a little bit of whatever you usually put on your face instead of doing one at a time or whatever. Just mix in a little bit of the glycerin inside of it, and it actually works a whole lot better. So then right now I'm just prepping my face because I do want to do a tutorial on foundation. So I'm going to use my Olay Regenerist lip treatment because my lips are really bad. With all the cold weather that we've been having, so they've been messing up my lips. Now we're getting warm weather, so I'm trying to figure out some other things that I can do that I can actually be out of the house instead of being home all day. So I'm going to let the moisturizer sit for a little while. And what I'm going to show is using your Bare Minerals foundation. Now I like to combine two of the foundations, which is light and fair, and usually in the summer I'll use the light with the Fairly Light, which is a little bit darker than the fair, but since I have very fair skin and I burn easily and I don't have a tan, so I use this and it works perfect. So while that's what's on my face is doing its thing, I am going to actually help it out, because what I do is I take my Bare Minerals mineral veil and I put that on. Sorry about that. My husband decides to want to come in, and here was getting on my nerves. So I'm going to take the mineral veil and with my handy Bookie brush from Bare Minerals, I'm going to help the lotion and the glycerin dry a little bit. Plus, you could just wear this on your face just to get rid of the shine on your face. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is take my light and fair foundation. What I do is I take a little bit and put it on the cap. So this one is the light. And then I take a little bit of the fair and add a little bit of that to the cap. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer brush. I'm going to mix it together in the cap and tap off the excess. And what I do is I go to my trouble spots and I don't really blend. first, what I'll do is I'll just add a lot and dab it on my trouble spots.